Stop whatever you're doing and listen closely. Have you ever felt like the more you give a woman, the faster she slips away? Have you noticed that the men she obsesses over aren't necessarily the richest, tallest, or most charming? It's a brutal truth most guys never hear. Women only become addicted to men who make them feel emotionally weak. The very behaviors you've been taught to show your affection, constant reassurance, endless availability, showering her with praise, are the exact reasons she doesn't crave you. In this video, I'm going to reveal why female desire works this way and how you can harness it ethically. No manipulation, no gimmicks, just raw psychological insight that will change how you see attraction forever. Here's the big idea. The women you want will only invest in men they believe are higher value, not value on paper, value in their emotions. Hypergamy isn't just about status or looks, it's an instinctive feeling. A woman goes weak when she senses that you're in control of your own life and indifferent to whether she's in it. She doesn't want to be put on a pedestal, she wants to look up to you. When you become the man who could take her or leave her, when you quietly command respect and never chase validation, you satisfy that deep, hypergamous drive. Everything else, money, muscles, status, is just noise if you don't understand this principle. Let's break this down with 5 critical lessons that will hit you one after another. Lesson 1. Power over her emotions is everything. Forget the myth that you can buy, charm, or impress your way into her heart. The only man she truly submits to is the one who controls how she feels. When she senses that you need her more than she needs you, she loses interest. When she realizes you live on your terms, whether she stays or goes, she starts working to earn her place in your life. Indifference is misunderstood. It's not being cold or cruel. It's living abundantly. You cultivate options, passions, friends, and goals so that you never cling to one woman to feel complete. That signals high value at the deepest level. It makes her think, he doesn't even see my beauty as currency. What does he know that I don't? Suddenly she's competing to prove her worth instead of weighing yours. Lesson 2. Create just enough chaos, uncertainty, and fear of loss. Love isn't born in comfort. A woman needs a cocktail of chaos, uncertainty, and fear of loss to stay emotionally engaged. That doesn't mean mistreating her or playing games. It means resisting the urge to make things too predictable. Chaos happens when she doesn't know where she stands with you. Uncertainty arises when she isn't sure how the relationship will unfold or whether you might see other women. Fear of loss is knowing you could walk away if she disrespects you. When these elements exist, her feelings intensify. If you remove them entirely, if she knows you'll always be there, no matter what, her mind goes quiet. Boredom replaces excitement, and she starts looking elsewhere. So keep your own life moving. Don't answer every call on the first ring. Don't share every plan. Keep a little mystery. Make her realize that she has to play her part to keep the dynamic alive. Lesson 3. Only indifferent men trigger obsession. The brutal truth is this: the only men women go weak for are the ones whose feelings don't rise and fall with her beauty. If you treat her differently because she's gorgeous, she will lose respect. When you treat her like any other human, when you don't gush, pander, or become a puppy dog at the sight of her curves, she realizes her looks have no power over you. That's when the labels start. She tells her friends you're mysterious, that you have charisma, that you're different. Why? Because you're not blinded by her beauty like everyone else. You're not texting good morning and good night with heart emojis. You're not rushing to respond while you're in the middle of something important. You're living. That indifference makes you stand out. It shows her that she needs to bring more than a pretty face to be in your orbit. Suddenly, she's the one trying to impress. Lesson 4. Pass the tests and never get whipped. Every relationship has tests. Early on, she'll check your assertiveness. Will you call her out if she's late? Will you push back if she disrespects you? She's screening for confidence and boundaries. Once intimacy happens, a different test appears. Are you whipped? After sex, women instinctively pull back to see if you'll chase. If you do, if you blow up her phone, beg for her time, or become emotionally clingy, she loses respect. The man who stays centered, who can let her pull back without panic, who can go days or weeks focused on his life, passes. Failure to pass these tests is how alpha men become beta in her eyes. Remember, she's not testing you to be cruel. She's testing because her biology demands a man who is strong enough to lead and stable enough to protect. Lose your cool, and you show her you're not that man. Lesson 5. Remove certainty by living your life. Attraction dies in predictability. Do you want to know why she stopped responding responding? Because you removed all mystery. You texted too often, used too many emojis, answered every call, planned every date. You gave her certainty. High-value men are hard to access time-wise. Think of celebrities, athletes, or men on a mission. They don't sit by the phone. They're busy. That scarcity makes their presence feel like a privilege. To adopt this, you don't need a private jet. You need priorities. Work on your business, train your body, hang out with your friends, visit your family, pursue passions. When she calls mid-afternoon, busy now, let's talk at 7. When she asks what you're doing this weekend, you might have plans. This isn't playing games, it's living fully. When you remove certainty, her mind stays active. She feels the thrill of the chase, and she's the one chasing. When you integrate these lessons, something powerful happens. You stop chasing women who treat you as an option. You stop getting blindsided by sudden breakups. You attract women who admire you, who respect your time, who invest in the relationship because they perceive you as valuable. You'll experience what it feels like when a woman is emotionally weak for you. She prioritizes you, she invests in you, she competes to keep you. You'll no longer fear her walking away because you know you can attract again if she does. You become the chooser, not the chosen. Remember, knowledge is useless unless you act on it. Use these insights ethically. This isn't about manipulation. It's about understanding female psychology and showing up as a strong, grounded man. When you do, you'll create relationships built on genuine desire, not obligation. Until next time, remember, a woman's obsession is never for the man who worships her beauty. It's for the man who stands solid in his own worth.